Good morning, friends. James here. We'll be popping over very shortly. Definitely going to be moving over in a second. Give me 1 sec, guys, and I'll be popping over to the camera. My board is actually not active for some reason. Something's not allowing me to switch cameras. Sure. Good morning, James here from the Dragon Blogger team. With a very cool deal stream today. Of course, I'm trying to do a social media blast while fixing my computer all at the same time. Yeah, it's going to be one of these very awesome days, of course, where things are not going to go the way I thought they were. Hopefully, everybody's having a great weekend. I know it's Sunday, so everybody's dreading tomorrow morning. But hey, Mondays come, Sundays go. With that, of course, we do have a really good stream for everyone. We're going to pop up. I'm actually sharing a social media blast right now. Should be going out to everybody so they can all see that we're live over here on the Blogger channel. Oh, just bear with everything because I'm moving rather slow today. Load up some more stuff. We do have some cool products, of course. I'm going to actually do one thing because I'm kind of blinded right now. There we go. It's a little early for multiple lights. So with that, I'm going to be doing a cool show. We're going to be doing some cool products. First and foremost, of course, is an Apier product. This is a cordless pool vacuum. Now, of course, this is a handheld style. It has its places for like tubs and little areas, but you might actually like this little product. So we're going to move over. We're going to do that. We're going to grab this right
vacuum there. Made by Apier right here. So right here is the main piece, which has like the motor in it, everything right here. It starts from here to down. It comes separate, like with a handle, so you can take this handle off whenever you need to, just like that. And to put that on, you have 2 holes on both sides right here, and you just slide it in just like that to put that together. You want to make sure that clicks in there so you have a handle. So this handheld vacuum is a really easy vacuum. So whenever you're inside the pool and you want to something easy to vacuum something up inside the pool, like leaves, debris, and like a lot of stuff, dirt even. So with this one, it's a really easy setup. And on this next part right here, you have the option to use either or. So you have this one to use to suck up in there, and you also have the vacuum part right there whenever you're at the bottom of the pool and you want to roll across just like that. So it's really easy to put together, to clip right in. So like I said, really easy, really easy to put together. And on here, you have you can't really see it, but it says open and the one says close. So whenever you put this at the bottom, you want to make sure that this right here is leaning this way whenever you close it. If it's leaning the opposite way, you're not really going to get much vacuuming done right there. So you want to make sure you put it in a certain way and you want to close it. See how like this is right here? This is the front, but I have it on backwards. So it's going to be awkward to vacuum. So what you want to do, you want to make sure you turn this around in the right direction. However you put it, right there. And you want to turn it just like that, and you want to close it. So really easy like that. And also it has grooves on the side too, like these little grooves. You can't really see it, but the little grooves right here, from that point to that point, the piece right here will slide right in. It also comes with two. Make sure that's closed. So it comes with 2 filters. You have like the clear one you can see, and then you have another one that's like a solid white. To put this on, there's 2 clamps on the back side. You just squeeze one of those sides like that, and they squeeze into the bottom of this right here. So all you want to do is make sure you have it in there right. You want to squeeze both sides and just clamp in just like that. That's it. Awesome vacuum, really easy setup. And this handle right here, you want to make sure that that nozzle is right here, the arrow pointing up. You want to make sure that's up whenever you have it on. And really light vacuum, probably about 5 pounds. and then you have the power button right here. So this power button is what you're going to use to turn this on, and then it also comes with a charger, of course, and that charger port is.
So once you have that charger, you'll actually charge it up and use it, and then you'll just take it over to the pool, plug it in there, and clean up whatever you need cleaned. The Ape here makes a nice little cordless handheld vacuum cleaner. Next up, of course, is an Anker product. If you haven't seen Anker, you've been living under a rock. We're going to show you this very cool Anker Capsule 2. The Anker Capsule 2 packs quite a punch. Has pretty much a lot of stuff that you may not know, but you probably want to. Like 200 ANSI lumens brightness at a 720p output resolution. Now, it does allow 1080p input, but it only puts out at 720. Now, this is an Android TV, so it does have Android TV 9.0. That Android TV 9.0 is going to give you access to 7,000 plus apps on hand, so you can download what you need to watch what you want. Now, it does have an 8-watt speaker. It is the size of a large soda can, so it is actually quite compact and portable. It is rechargeable, of course, does have that 8-watt speaker to give you that Dolby Digital sound, but also puts out a 100-inch image or screen, or up to that 100-inch. Now, with that, of course, it's a digital laser projector, which means that the laser is going to last a lot longer than some of those others and be a lot cooler as well. Now, with that 40 to 100-inch screen, 2.5 hours in battery mode on a charge, or plug it in and use it unlimited amount of time. It does have remote control. The remote control does have voice activation, so you can actually talk to the Google Assistant with that. Now, on top of that, you have an HDMI input. The HDMI input, I believe, is a 1.4 connectability with that. It also has a Type-C charging port. You also have a USB-A port. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Now, for some of the hardware, you do have a quad-core CPU. So that quad-core A53 chipset is going to be your processor. Now, you do have also a GPU. That's a quad-core Mali 450. You do have 2 gigabytes of DDR3, if I remember right on this one. Now, you also have 8 gigabytes of hard drive space with, very good connectability. Then you have Wi-Fi connectability, of course, 2.4 and 5G. With that, you also have Bluetooth 4.0. That Bluetooth 4.0 is going to allow you to connect up pretty much anything on there, and maybe even add another sound system. Maybe you want to put a Bluetooth soundbar on it. You could do that. It will allow you to do that. Now, you can also mirror your phones, so you can do Android Mirror or even iOS Mirror for that, and mirror your phones over this. Now, you can connect up your PlayStations, your Xboxes, your Nintendo Switches, play off that as well. Kind of cool. Now, there are a lot of supported file formats for even music formats to even video formats, anywhere from MP3 all the way up to, I believe, WMV, MPEGs, DATs, AVIs, MOVs, ISOs, and anything in between. It even allows for FLAC and RM. Now, with the digital laser projector, you're going to get about 30,000 hours of lamp life out of this, so you're going to be able to use it about 6 hours a day for the next 10 years before you start seeing a degrade in any of the quality of the product. It should last longer than that. I wouldn't worry about it. I love their stuff. Now, of course, Nate's just popping around over here on the video and showing you guys the setup, showing you how quick it goes through. Once you log in, you'll see that right there. He's going to pop up and show you guys a little video play right there of the actual size. But great little portable projector. Now we're going to show you another pool cleaner. This is the OFuzzy cordless cleaner.
What's up, everyone? My name is Demetrius. Today we are going to be talking.
This is the OFuzzy. The OFuzzy. That's right, fuzzy. Now this is a robotic pool cleaner. This robotic pool cleaner has about 120 minutes of runtime, of course, on it. Now this will automatically clean your pool, but it will also self-park itself. What does that mean? That means if the battery starts to die, it's going to find an edge, bump into that edge, and stay at that edge for you. That's actually nice because retrieving it from the middle of the pool is no fun if you're going to have to get in there and do it. Now, on a max charge, you're going to be able to do about 1,076 feet pool, so about, you know, thousand, over 1,000 square foot pool. So you actually have a nice large size there. Now, the max water depth of this, they do say, is approximately about 7 feet for it to work. But, you know, 2 meters, 7 feet. I'm gonna say you could throw it in your 10 foot pool. Don't they claim don't do it. Most of you probably don't have that deep of a pool, but hey, it's just one of those things. Now it does come with a whole bunch of decals, so you can actually, you know, trick it out to the way you like it. It does give you a whole bunch of decals and stickers that you can add to this, just to give you that little look. Now, of course, it's going to take you a little while to charge this. It's going to take about, I believe, 2.5 hours to fully charge this to give you that 2 hours of runtime on that. Now, with this, it can do about a 15-degree incline. So anything over a 15-degree incline, it's not going to incline up on. And there he is showing you guys the decals and everything else with that. I'll pop over. There is your filtration system. It is washable by hose. I just pop it out, wash it. Just a great little thing. Now you're going to watch him sink it in the pool. That's pretty much all it does, is just sink straight to the bottom. Hey, Woolrick, what's up, man? How is Woolrick doing today? Yes, I am stuffed up. Slept through the start of my stream. It's a really nice pool he's got. I want a pool. Can I have a pool? Am I allowed to have a pool? So the OFuzzy, a nice little option for you if you want to clean your pool. Now we have another OFuzzy product. This is the H8. This is a little handheld vacuum. This little handheld vacuum, I believe, is the one Blake did for us. And there's no audio. So we're going to restart that.
OFuzzy H8 Apex is a tiny cordless vacuum that weighs under 2 pounds and features a 120 milliliter dustbin that is easy to open and dump. You can lock it after you close it. It removes from the vacuum very easy and makes it super accessible, the filter, in order to wash or reuse or replace the filter. Now you pop the filter back into the dust collection bin and it makes it extremely easy to line it up and lock it into place. Now you're good to go with OFuzzy H8 Apex. The OFuzzy H8 Apex comes with a branded cinch sack that has several accessories in them, including a crevice tool that has an included brush. Now we can also put the brush on the vacuum without the crevice tool, and same applies for the vacuum head itself that has like little felt on it so that you don't scratch your like desktop or whatever. And also it has this little slide-on extension that you can use on your furniture or on your clothing to loosen pet hair, for example. The OFuzzy H8 Apex really is an awesome USB-C powered lightweight cordless vacuum.
So a great little handheld vacuum if you guys are interested in that. At actually really cool price right there, 40% off. We're going to pop over. We're going to show you the Fanatec X8 Apex tire inflator. This is about 25% off today. Great little tire inflator if you're needing something for something like that.
This is my Fanatec X8 Apex air inflator. I've left it in the box because the box is honestly really nice, and it's a really great storage system for the actual device itself that you can keep in your car and super easy. Here's the actual bad boy itself, wrapped in a really nice plastic. I opened it just to check it out, but this is the actual first time I've completely unboxed the entire thing. And immediately you can see that it has a really nice sleek screen, a really, you know, it has a clicky interactive panel. I don't know if it has any charge in it because I just opened it, I haven't charged it yet. So it does have a little bit of charge, so it's about half just out the box. And then, like I said, the case is very nice for storing it. There's a little box under this soft part that has some accessories, so if you just pull this out, you can get to the accessory box. And this is what's going to have the charger for the different tips for whatever you may be inflating, whether it's like a basketball, a car tire, or you know, a bike tire. And then also the charger and stuff for it. I believe that's no, there's one more thing in here. So yeah, so this is the main cord for filling anything with air. And then these are the different heads for the different devices, and also a charger. And then of course it has like a nice little carrying pack for it too. It feels really nice in the hand. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this all set up and demonstrate it on my car tire and show you guys basically how it works. So I'm outside here. I have a Chevy Traverse, and so I've checked the online to make sure what PSI is perfect for my tires, and 35 is the answer. And so basically I'm just going to plug these up, make sure my tire is topped off, and go from there. Now what's cool is that you can set it to whatever PSI you want to, whether it's going to be, higher or lower than what you already have it at. And what's also cool is that it has different modes. So this one is for SUVs, this one is for motorcycles, this one is for bicycles, and then this one is for basketballs. So it already has some preset modes. But if you don't know, it never hurts to check to see what it might be. And then when I'm ready to turn it on, I just hit this power button right here, and then it's good to go. Now what's also cool is that it has a light and a light button, and this light's pretty bright, so it's just very helpful. It has a strobe feature too. It's just very helpful for if you're inflating a tire at night. But basically all I have to do is remove the cap on here, go ahead and get this screwed on. And so as you can see, it updates. So right now the PSI in here is 29. And so I know it's kind of hard to see because of the glare, but it's 29 and I want to get to 35. So I go ahead and start. And then it will just keep going until it hits the recommended PSI. And then it will cut off on its own. So after running for about 4 minutes, it's at 34. I'm trying to get it so I can see. It's at 34 when it's set to 35. So we're going to see what happens when the PSI of the tire matches the PSI that it's set.
Now, once it hits that PSI, it will actually automatically shut itself down. Now, you can do anywhere from 0 to 150. You can do up to 4 car tires with this on a full charge. You can even charge your phones off of this device. The Fanatec X8 is a great little piece of a product that actually saves you a lot of hassle and time when you have a flat. Now, for those of you that follow our social medias, I'm going to tell you, follow those. There's some exciting stuff that's going to be going down on our social medias in the next, today, in the next week or so also. There's going to be one today as well, so I'm just saying that. That's all I'm going to say. With that, up next, we have the iClever. Now, the iClever is a cool little kid's headset. This is actually a product I did personally, and I think it was kind of a nice idea. Now, we're going to kind of pop over, show you this. We're going to enlarge
James here. Today we're taking a look at the iClever.
We don't need that guy talking. The iClever HS19 is a nice little headset that comes in multicolors. The color and version I did, of course, I like to call this the Spider-Man or Superman coloration. Does have a $3 clippable coupon. Now, the cool thing about this is it does have a built-in microphone. That built-in microphone does work well for the kids. Now, another cool part about this actual device is it has what's called a decibel volume button. That decibel volume button will allow you to change it from 85 dB up to 94 dB. That means that you don't have to worry about the kids' ears and it overpowering their ears with that. And that's actually a beautiful little switch to have access to and on there. And that's just it's called a volume limiter. So the volume limiter is actually going to help save the smaller kids' ears with that. And that's actually a nice little addition. Now with this, the colorations, multi-patterns. You have, of course, the blue and red that I did. There's a black and teal. There's like, I believe, a mint, green, and purple. Then there's like a pink and mint green as well. Then there's a lavender purple, and there's a white and reds. There's just a double pack and then a single pack of blue and greens as well. Now there it is right there. It's just that. It's a nice little headset that's perfect for the kids. Now, I even put this on my head, and I'm going to tell you, it quite surprised me, the comfortability of being able to even put it on my big old head when it's meant for the little ones. Now, sound quality is actually quite decent with this. It works well. It's not a bad headset. For something that's like $10 with the coupon today, it's a really good deal. It honestly is actually really, really good deal. Now we're going to be moving over to a Reolink security camera. Reolink security camera. This is a nice plug and play style. It's actually a product I did. A product I had, or no, this isn't the one I did. It's an 8 video.
Hey guys, Nikita with Dragon
Oh,
Bloggers here
Nikita.
to show you a really cool
I thought it was the one I
Reolink
did.
camera. This is the
Right, so
Reolink
down here.
E1 Outdoor, and I am so excited. I'm going to be installing it indoors just for purposes of showing you guys all the apps and connecting it to the Wi-Fi, but let's get right into what it comes with. So first off, it comes with this really nice mounting bracket, the screws that you're going to need for a bracket, the charging adapter for it, and then an extender for the charger so that you can run it where you need to, and of course an Ethernet cable if you want it wired. Now the instructions are super clear on how to set up this camera, so let's get right into that. First, you're going to want to install this app, and then when you're ready to add the camera, you hit the plus button and you're going to want to scan a QR code. Once you do that, it's basically straightforward to set it up, and then you just have to manually install it. And this is how we installed ours. It only took 2 screws, so super easy installation setup, and then it was ready to go. Once we got it set up to the vantage that we wanted to, we started testing around with some of the settings, and we were very pleased with a lot of the settings that this thing has. Now, of course, the first one is being able to move the camera as you see fit with the PTZ function. All you have to do is tap PTZ on the app, and as you move it on the app, it also moves the camera. Now, what's also really cool is it features this really cool light on the camera that will automatically kick in when it detects not enough light, but you can also manually introduce it. Now, some other cool features from the app, besides the PTZ function, which you see here, are that you can talk. There's 2-way audio, so not only will it capture the audio around it, but you can also speak through it by simply tapping this button and talking into it. You can also record, take clips, do other things within the app. There's so much utility out of it, and it just makes it so much better. I really do love this camera. It's fantastic. I love being able to move it around and seeing different vantage points and stuff. So if you're looking for a camera,
Great little addition to your security to pick up and protect your place. Now, of course, that's an outdoor version. You can definitely use it indoors. They do offer other versions if that's not the one you want. Now, since it is that time of year where cars get hot, maybe you don't have a tinted front windshield. Well, hey, there's an option to keep your front window cool while keeping your seats cool as well. And that's from Andoble. This is their Andoble car shield. Now, this Andoble windshield shield is actually a very cool little piece right here.
You ever not
That's a
wanting to
new
get
video.
in your car during a hot summer day because you know that leather is going to be blistering hot? Well, Andoble's got you covered with this one, guys. This is actually a high SPF protection. It's like a very cool sunshade for your car. Now, the way this works is inside you'll be greeted with the device. Now, the device does come with a little cool carrying case right here. Of course, black, round, and it does say sunshade. It's like an umbrella. So you'll pull this out of the device, of course, and that's when you're going to be greeted with the sunshade right here. It does have a Velcro strap. The Velcro strap does pop off and unwind, and then you'll be greeted with this device. Of course, guys, it is a multi-layer fabric with this. Now, of course, when you pop it out, like I said, it's like an umbrella. You will literally push it out, it will pop out, and it will fit your window. Now, since these are flexible skeleton structures, guys, 10 ribs all the way around, these are flexible. That means right there, guys, you have that adjustability from sedan to truck to SUV to van, whatever you want. Now, this is adjustable handle, guys, right here. So the handle can be adjusted to fit whatever size car you need. You just lock, of course, in place. And then you'll pop this ball right here, and it does adjust the handle with that. So the handle is what's going to sit on the dash to hold it up against the window like that. Now, with that multi-layer, of course, you guys could just walk around like this with the umbrella to protect yourself. Now you guys see the coloration on the outside. It is a tannish color. It does have this cool little zipper right here if you guys need to zip it around your mirror. And that's what this is for.
Now you can unzip that, put it around your mirror, and then Velcro it around, and then it will hold it in place on your windshield. It works very, very well. If you're looking for something to keep your seats cool, that's a good option right there for you. Now, again, there's another Fanatec X8 Apex and tire inflator. We already showed you just a different coloration variation right there in the carousel. Now, we're going to jump over to the One Audio A10s, I believe this is. Oh, Pro 10s.
Gonna look at the One Audio Studio Pro 10 DJ headphones. Now, these are very cool headphones. They are 50mm drivers, and they have multiple cables, guys. You have your 6.35 to 3.5 cable that they give you. They also give you a 3.5 to 3.5 with microphone, so you can use it with your phones, your PCs, and all that other stuff. So in this kit, you, like I said, you get the nice cinch bag to carry it in, nice with their logo, red drawstrings. You also get multiple cables. This is your 3.5 to 6.35 cable. It is red, and it actually has a nice little elasty there. Now, this can be used to plug into your amp, so you can actually feedback what you're playing. Let's say you're testing out a guitar, you plug this into your amp, you can hear that back. Plug it into your music equipment and hear your DJing or whatever sound you're playing without having to hear all the music blasting. You then have your 3.5 to 3.5 with microphone right here, and this is what we're going to attempt to use in a few minutes. You then have the headset itself with the 50mm drivers, but look at that banding, look at that stitching and their logo. Nice thick earmuffs that actually bend in multiple of directions, so don't worry about that, guys. Now, I usually do a bend test, but these have a lot of plastic, so I'm not going to do that. Now, on the left earmuff is where you'll plug in your 6.35.
So you can connect up two different ways, the 3.5 to 3.5 or the 6.35 to the 3.5. The 3.5 to 3.5 does have a built-in microphone. It's just an in-general microphone. Now, sound qualities on these are actually very decent for the price range. For under a $30 headset, it's like $25 today. It's a good deal. Now, I'm not going to tell you that these are a 10-star rating headset. I just won't do that. But for an under a $30 headset, these are definitely a high 7 to 8 rating. They're great quality, very decent, very comfortable, easy to use, accessible, and just will save you money out of your pocket for that. And then you have the couple options where you can either use it as just use it as a regular headset, or you can use it as your DJing or different style. Now, of course, we have the A70s up next. The A70s are, a little bit different than what we just showed you, but still a great option for you.
Nate, Dragon Blogger, Tech and Entertainment back again. We're going to be talking about these One Audio A70 Fusion wireless and DJ headphones. So these are studio headphones. Let's go ahead and get these open and take a look and give you guys my initial impressions on these. First off, the branding looks really nice, kind of showcases the headphones right there in all of their glory. I kind of feel like sometimes you just kind of get a gauge of how nice something is going to be by the unboxing experience, and I kind of feel like so far this one's pretty nice. Now let's go ahead and take a look at this auxiliary cable right here. We also have the 6.5mm auxiliary that's going to come included with it. So here is our standard 3.5 to 6.5. I believe that's a 6.5. And yeah, so three pole design or 2-pole design on these. Pretty thick cable. It's not like the craziest cable I've ever seen. You got this little kind of your grandmother's telephone cable extension thing right there. And then we are going to have micro USB. I would have liked to see USB-C there, but that's really not that big of an issue. And then USB-A at the end. And then we have our 3.5mm 3-pole design, or 3-pole to 2-pole design now. This cable feels pretty much the same as the last one. It looks like we might have a little bit of a mute button right here. So it's pretty cool that they have that. Now on the inside of the box, what we have left is going to look like the instruction manual as well as some warranty information. Looks like the headphones are going to come in this really nice case. We have One Audio branding. This is kind of like a soft PU texture leather. Nice red and black color scheme. I just recorded a video earlier saying that was my favorite color scheme. Now right off of the rip, you guys can see that these have a folding design on them. I kind of like them so far. I think they feel premium. They don't feel cheap, and I'm never one to mince my words, especially when it comes to audio. I'm not like, an audio expert or anything, but I listen to music enough, play games enough, and watch movies enough to where I think I am pretty well versed in audio. Now, what I really do like about these is all of the different adjustments that are able to be made. You guys can see that this tilts in and out. You guys are able to kind of tilt them this way, and then I'm sure right here it extends. Nice metal clips right there too, and then a soft leather banding. So right off rip, you have the L and R, so you guys know exactly what you're going to be listening to. Yeah, everything feels very high quality. Nothing feels cheap or gimmicky. I am really happy they didn't go with like a gloss black material, because I feel like that usually tracks fingerprints and makes it look kind of bad. But just right off rip, initial impressions, these things are really nice. You guys can see we have our head.
So that is just another version. The A70s, of course, are our Bluetooth connectability or with the cables. Just a great little option. Now we're going to be moving over to a gaming option for everyone, and that is the Amazon Luna controller. We'll let this guy do a 7-minute video. The Amazon Luna controller is just that. It's a little controller that can actually connect up to the Luna app. The Luna app, of course, is Amazon's answer to cloud-based gaming. Now, this controller just comes with the controller, or you can get an option with the 1-month subscription, or you can get it with a phone clip. Yes, that's right, because this pairs up to your phone. Now, with this, you have a low latency gameplay. You connect it via Wi-Fi and Bluetooth. You can also use a USB connection as well. Now, screen switch support. Now, what does that mean? This controller can effortlessly go from one screen to the next, playing the exact same game. So if you have it, let's say, playing it on this TV, the Amazon Omni TV, and you decide to go to the back bedroom, you take that controller with you and you turn it on in there, and then you instantly can play in there as well. And that's kind of cool. Now with this, it does have, of course, what's her name built in, the Alexa app. So she's built in there. So you can actually talk to it, tell it what to do, and you can actually tell it to start certain games. You can tell it to pause the game or whatever, or tell it to switch screens. You have that access. Now, also, it's really designed with a lot of comfortability. It feels like it belongs in your hand. Of course, you're going to need a couple batteries to put this in there. And, of course, I use the Amazon Basics. But, hey, whatever battery you feel like, you could use with this. Now, the purple and black coloration pattern is actually a really nice touch. I really like that coloration and pattern. Now with this, you can use this on Windows, Macs, Fire TVs, and pretty much anything in between, like your iOSs or your Android phones, or even all those tablets and laptops. So you have that accessibility. It's just effortlessly being able to use it pretty much anywhere. Now, when you're playing with the Luna, you can pause, like I said, one game on the one screen and pick it right up off on another screen wherever you left off at. That's a nice about a bit of connectability. Now, with the Wi-Fi connectability, you have a low latency for that. Of course, if you use the USB, that's going to be the lowest latency for you. Bluetooth, you're going to have a slight latency, but not much at all with that. Now, if you purchase the Luna app, that's the gaming service. They have a whole bunch of games in there, a bunch of cool games, and stuff in between. You can even play Fortnite in there if you really want with that, and that's actually a nice little touch. But this controller does work very, very well and feels like it should be a controller, most definitely. So that's what you're looking for, the Amazon Luna. Great controller. Now, of course, you may need a TV to use it on, and let's talk about the Amazon Omni right here. Today with a little showcase of a new product. As you guys can see, we're in front of a big TV. This is the new Amazon Omni 4K TV, guys. This is their Fire TV. This is voice activated, guys. This is the 65-inch version. Just remember, 65 means corner to corner. We're not going to talk to that guy. So it's 65-inch version. They do offer smaller versions or bigger versions. They also offer a QLED version as well. Now, with this, you can talk to this. This does have the Alexa built in, and I don't want to talk to her because she's right back there. But you can talk to her. It also has a remote control. The remote control also has a microphone. Now, with that, you can turn the microphones off. There's actually a button under the TV to shut the microphone off so she never listens to you. Now, another cool thing about this TV is you can actually pair up a web camera and video chat with your friends off of that actual TV. And that's really, really amazing. Now with it, since it's an Amazon Omni TV, it has a Fire TV app built in. So is there a Fire TV built in there? It means you have access to all of those apps to watch all of those services that you really want, including downloading the Luna app and doing that and playing the Luna games. Now, also with this, you do have 4 HDMI ports. Those HDMI ports, of course, are very well done. 3 of those are standards. The 4th one is an eARC, which means you have that two-way audio and video off of that. Now, there is also a USB port, fiber optic audio port. and I believe a couple other ports like the infrared little sensor that I just showed off a few minutes ago in that video. Now, when you turn it on and pair it up, of course, you're going to have to hook up your Amazon app to run the TV. Of course, you know you have a login, so log it in and you're good to go. You can make separate users, of course, if you don't want them using your app. You can lock them out and make them log into their own. That's on you. Now, with that, of course, it's got preset apps already pre-installed, but you can install whatever you really need on here. Now, the coloration and variations of using this is actually well done. The user interface is very, very smooth and easy to do and handle. Now, of course, I was showing you off right there where you can talk to it. Now, with that, your home screen is actually great, nicely done. It'll show you guys like your favorites. It'll also show you what they think you might want to watch next. In the settings, you are able to adjust the sound and video settings as well. You can update the apps. You can actually, control a lot with this. This is a great TV, and that TV is actually still behind me, still in use to this day. So if you're looking for one of those, the Amazon Omni, and it's actually a really, really decent price for that big of a TV. Up next is the Homix Google Pixel 7 case.
James here. Today we're taking a look at a phone case from Homix. This is for the Google Pixel 7 Pro. Guys, this is actually a cool little case. I already have it out for you. It's crystal clear. That's right, it is crystal clear. Now the cool thing is it is built with their non-yellowing technology, and it is military drop protected up to 8 feet. Now it does have the airbags in the corners. You guys kind of see that, those little airbags right there will help protect it. It does have the open slot for the cameras, and you do have your buttons holes on the side. Now, of course, you are seeing little fingerprints, and that unfortunately is going to happen. It's a crystal clear case, but the cool part is if I just pull that plastic off, it's now gone. We ain't got to worry about that, right? It does have plastic protection, which is cool, guys. On the bottom, you have nice openings for your power plug, your speakers, and your microphones all the way around, including on the top. Nice little case. I like it. It has all the stuff that you really want, guys. The crystal clear will always stay clear because of the Blu-ray molecule that's built in with the micro dots in there, so you don't have to worry about that, which is a nice little touch. The Never Yellowing, guys, has the anti-oxidation coating on it for that also. Now, the shockproof airbags right there are built in. It is a resilient bumper style, which should work pretty well. Now, like I said, 8-foot drop. Anything after that, you're taking a risk, of course. Now, it does have a 2mm bezel right here, lift-up bezel. That little bezel will protect your lens or your camera lenses to a point. It is 0.04 millimeters thick, guys, so it should be nice and thin. Do not worry about it. Great little phone case from Homix. If you guys need one for the Google Pixel 7 Pro, I want to thank you for checking this video out, and I hope you guys have a great day.
So that is an awesome option for the Pixel 7s. Now, we're going to show off a nice little toy for the children. This is the Click and Play friction-powered little toy here that Nikita did.
Hey guys, Nikita with Dragon Blogger here to show you the Click and Play Roller Truck Heavy Duty. It is a friction powered jumbo steamroller that's absolutely fantastic. Now, before I show you guys the friction powered action, what's really cool is, I'll bring it here. It's got different points of articulation for it. This thing can swivel in the front. You can also lift up the hood to see the insides, the inner mechanisms that this thing has. And it's cool. It's a really nice toy to have for little kids who are interested in construction work. But let me show you guys the way that the friction power works. So all you gotta do is give it like a decent size push, and it'll basically carry itself for the most part. As you can see, it will turn slightly, but all you have to do is give it like a shove in one direction, and it'll basically go on its own. And I think that that's really cool because there's no battery power necessary, and it's just a fantastic little, steamroller to have for someone who loves construction vehicles. So if you're looking for something like that for yourself or for a little one that definitely check out this Click and Play steamroller. It's fantastic.
Very cool little toy for the children. Now we're going to jump over. We're going to show everyone the Bessie Brass Black Waterfall Sink right here. Cool little sink. This actually
First one is from Bessie. This is
I
their
would have never got rid of it.
brass black waterfall spout faucet, guys. I really want to put this in my bathroom, and I think I'm gonna because
They
I
didn't
should
allow
be able to connect this.
those
Now,
sides.
this is black in color, but it is by Bessie, guys. It's a brass faucet.
Now this is a brass faucet. Now this faucet does come in a couple variations. So if the brass is not the black brass is not the way you want to go, they do have a couple other variations from, I believe it's like brushed gold. They have brushed nickel. Then they have polished chrome. They also have short or tall variations. Now inside this kit you do get everything you need, including the plate to go from three hole to single hole style design, so your sink doesn't have all those extra holes cut out on top of it. Now with this, it has a ceramic cartridge built in, and it has passed about 500,000 cycle test, so you're good there as well, so you don't have to worry about it failing at all anywhere with that. Now on this, of course, it is just that it has all the hosings and all of that inside. It's a single handle design with a solid brass construction. It's got of course, the ceramic cartridge built in, while having a cover plate that's included to cover up those holes, so you don't have to worry about that. Now it is up to 6 inches. If you have a faucet that has holes bigger than that, this may not be the one for you. So just remember that. Now it does have all of the tools and the connector tools and all the spinner, I want to call them like spinner nuts, to tighten it up underneath the actual sink as well. And I'm showing you guys everything right there. Now I wanted to use this and keep this, but unfortunately where I live, the landlord would not allow it. We're not allowed to put our own sinks in for some reason. I don't know why that is, but there's the actual connector. That is what you'll screw up into to connect it up to the sink itself. And of course, I'm just pushing it down there. And then you'll tighten that up to just pretty much put it together. This is a great faucet. Now, they also offer a really cool shower head too. So if you're looking for a shower head or faucet, Bessie's got you there.
James here, and today we're taking a look at the NeoPipo pickleball paddles. Now these are the Explorer Pioneers. These are actually their most current version. It does have a 4.25 inch grip. It does weigh about 8 inches and is a multi-layered design. And I'm going to show you guys that, which is kind of cool. Now pickleball is almost kind of like table tennis and all of those in between for the adults, guys. With that inside here, you're going to be greeted with one of these pickleball paddles, guys. So you do have the pickleball paddle. You see their logo, sees their name right here, USAPA approved, and their handle. Now their handle does have a little plastic coating, which you can pull off for your first use. Now it is nicely wrapped, and it actually is cushioned with that wrapping. Kind of like that. Now, with this, guys, it is a multi-layer design. You have the fiberglass outsert, you do have the plastic edge all the way around, and then you have the polypropylene honeycomb core in the middle for that nice little paddle right there, guys, with that. So you do have the protective guard edge with this as well, which is actually kind of cool. Now, it's maybe an inch thick or less right there, which is really, really cool with this, guys. Nice little pickleball paddle. Now, that is not the only thing in here, because they do give you their NeoPipo cover for your pickleball paddle. You will unzip that, guys. You will grab your pickleball paddle. You will stick it in there, and you can now protect the face of your pickleball paddle with the very cool little case with their logo. Guys, so if you were looking for a nice little pickleball paddle, NeoPipo,
there you guys go. Pickleball paddle. Now we're going to be moving over to the Vlando Travel Jewelry Case up next.
This is the Volando Travel Makeup Cosmetic Case Storage Bag. It comes in 5 beautiful colors: black, gray, light blue, creamy white, and pink. I love how much space this bag offers. It has a diameter on the inner side that is 23 by 19.5 by 11 centimeters. It is made from a waterproof leather that is super easy to keep clean and scrub if you ever need to wipe off any foundation or possible makeup leakage. What I found to be super unique and handy was that this makeup bag has adjustable spacers. This allows you to easily size the compartments to your cosmetic items and easily put them back using the Velcro. With its double zipper design, you can easily open and close it smoothly. This makeup bag is super handy for storing different cosmetic items, but also perfect for traveling. It has 4 stretchy compartments for makeup brushes and different makeup tools. And with that, it does have a waterproof PVC at the top that is really easy to wipe off as well. And in conjunction with its inner zipper pocket, you can fit so much in here, as well as having 4 different compartments on the inner side as well makes this bag just so useful in different ways. Having these different compartments and pockets helps the makeup items and different cosmetic tools to be able to stay stabilized and not be shaken around, especially if used when traveling. And with the different compartments, you can categorize it by the type of item that's in there, making it more easy to get ready in the morning. Overall, I'm really impressed by the aesthetic of
So with that, you have a multi-layered design, a great little makeup cosmetic bag right here. It's actually a really cool piece for you. Now we're going to be moving over to this very cool Amazon collection, sterling silver birthstone heart-shaped earrings.
Today we're looking at this really cute pair of sterling silver amethyst studs. These do feature lab-grown white sapphire halo. So as you can see, these are in the heart shapes. These are a stud earring with the butterfly post back. These are really nice. They're lightweight. They're going to be very comfortable on your ear. Very secure, but nice coverage on the earlobe.
So that's just that. Now we're going to be moving over to this very cool little watch, of course, as well.
This is the Amazon Essentials Women's Digital Chronograph Resin Strap Watch. It comes in 4 unique colors: black silver, pink silver, teal silver, and white rose gold. It comes nicely packaged in an Amazon Essentials gift box. It has a protective film over the face of the watch, and inside the package you'll be able to see that there are instructions for helping set your watch. The strap is made out of resin, which feels very similar to silicone, and in this case I have the matte black resin case with stainless steel top ring. On the LCD display, you'll be able to read the time, seconds, and day of the week. With this watch, you'll be able to use the chronograph, alarm, and backlight features. The strap fit my wrist really well, and it does have a buckle closure. The watch was lightweight, easy to put on, and it didn't bother my wrist while I was using it. I personally really like the simplicity of this watch. I like the face of it, as well as it looks like a bracelet and feels very comfortable. This watch is water resistant to 165 feet below water, so it makes a great watch to take to the pool. Not only can you set the time with this watch, but it also has a stopwatch, a calendar. You can split the time. You can set a 24-hour alarm clock, as well as it has a light feature. Overall, this is a great watch.
Just a nice, simple little watch for the women out there, or pretty much anybody that wants to wear it, honestly. Now, we're going to show you another watch option right here. This is from Golden Hour, and this is actually a watch I believe I did.
Today we're taking a quick look at a new watch, guys. This is from Golden Hour. This is their Cheetah watch. This is
the Cheetah Blue chronograph quartz watch. The Cheetah Blue, of course, we're showing you guys in here now. With this, of course, we have a couple options for you. The black versions, the blues, and everything in between with that. Now, in the carousel, though, we're showing you the Golden Hour minimalistic fashion sleek version of this version. Now, with that being said, it's actually a really great thing. It's a beautiful little watch that looks just fundamentally amazing. Now, of course, I'm showing you the blue version on in the video, but there is, of course, another version, multiple versions and colorations and patterns for you with that. And that's actually kind of cool. Now, it is a clasp style, of course. Right there is your banding and everything in between. Now, with the version in the carousel, it has a little bit different banding and coloration. That's it. but you still have the chronograph, you have all the dials, you have the date. It's pretty much like a date just. So you have the date that works as well. So you'll see the day and date. You'll see your time. You can do a little timer. You can do a 60-second timer and everything in between. It's just a simple, soft, elegant little watch. It does fit well. And when you put it on there, the band doesn't pull the hairs, so I don't have to worry about that as well. Just, that's one of those things I like to tell everybody. Sometimes watches can pull your arm hairs. These ones don't. And you have multiple colorations and variations of these. And just that. They're just a nice little simple design right there. So if you're looking, the Golden Hour Cheetah. Now we're going to be moving over to a very cool little Betsey Johnson Bulldog earrings.
Here we have these Betsey Johnson earrings. They're studs, and they also come with the disc back, which will help stay on your ear and sit up straight. It won't sag on your earlobes. These do look like they might be a little bit heavy for the ear if you're not used to it. So overall, I like these. Nice detail. I do think they're a little bit big for what I would want to wear them for, but they're cute and makes a great little gift.
So right there, little Bulldog earrings. Really cool little earrings right there. If you're looking for something like that, definitely check that out. Of course, next up is the Briggy Mini Vacuum. Right here.
And this is the 3-in-1 Briggy Mini Vacuum. It's super compact in size. It is 10.2 inches long by 2.26 inches wide and weighs less than 2 pounds. It has a built-in air duct technology that gives it a very powerful suction. And it comes with different accessories that have at least 5 different combinations. With its lithium-ion battery, it can provide up to 20 minutes of continuous cleaning on a single charge and utilizes a Type-C interface that allows it to charge quickly and more efficiently. It's built with a stainless steel filter and HEPA filter that are both washable and reusable. And with its Cyclone technology.
Now with it is a Cyclone style and it is portable and you can just empty it and use it. This is great for your cars, your couches, or little spills throughout the area. It is a washable filter and a washable container. I just wash it out and then let it air dry before using it again. You do not want to use that until it's dry because then it's going to plug that filter up. Nice little option right there for everyone. Just a great little piece. Now we're going to be moving over to the Modoker Airport Travel Kit for your animals.
Hey guys, we're going to take a look at this awesome bag here. I've got the beautiful sun to illuminate it. I'm going to make it look extra nice. So it comes with this super nice dust protectant bag, which I love any bag that comes with something like this because that's how you can store it and keep it nice
Farouk,
and
thank
safe.
you for the follow. I appreciate
especially
that.
if you have pets like I do. Which, speaking of, this is actually a pet bag. So let's take a little tour of this bad boy here. So it comes with the inside pockets and all that good stuff, but we're gonna go ahead look at this tote. So it does function as a tote bag. It's got all these nice little pockets on the side. It's like having a baby bag, but for your animal. So on the inside, we've got this nice little flap here that actually zips all the way around. It does come with the warranty and all that good stuff. Interior pocket that has the nice little Velcro on it, and it can fasten to the inside of the bag, as well as coming with these nice little portable, so you need to put your dog's snackies or anything important in there, and that's actually big enough that it can fit the bowls that they sent. So you can actually, they've got these nice collapsible bowls if you need food or water. If you're taking your dog for a hike or something like that, they just pop out just like that. You can actually fit it into this nice little thing. So if you have like pate or something that you feed your animal and you want to keep it in here rather than carrying around the can, you could do that. It's like a nice little lunchbox for your dog. What do you think, Hopper? Do we like it? I think we like it. So it does come with 2 of those, which is super, super nice. It also has this nice little mat. So if you want your dog to have something to lay down on or to keep the food bowl or everything on, your nice little mat. And then also, last but not least, comes with this awesome strap, and that does just fasten to the sides of your bag here. Whoops. If I can actually make it, there we go. So what happens when you have long nails, Hopper? Clips are hard. Ta-da! And just like that, now you've got it as a little like duffel sling bag because of the nice little logo there on the front, more pockets on this side, the nice little clip pockets. It's got all of the room for everything that you could possibly need for your animal if you're taking them on a trip or hiking or anything like that. You need a little carry-on bag for your animal. This is perfect size, especially if you're trying to move with.
So a very cool little kit right there that is actually airline approved. Now we're going to be moving over to the DRC RC cars, a couple variations for you. These are actually really cool variations. We're going to show you the first one right
It's
here.
just so fast. I wish you guys could see the videos I had. Listen to that.
Now the one he's showing you here is of course a very big version, of course, as well. Now we're going to kind of talk about that. It is a 1/10 scale. I can do, it is a large 3S brushless high-speed RC car. What does that mean is the RC motor is a brushless motor, which is going to give you that power that you actually need. Now, it does come with 2 lithium batteries. Those lithium batteries are going to be able to handle what you need as well. Each one of those are going to give you about 20 minutes of run time, so you get about 40 minutes total, which is actually kind of cool. So you get 2 of the 3S lithium batteries for this. And that's actually a really nice little a tidbit to have. Now with this, of course, it's going to do approximately 60 kilometers, so about 35 miles per hour. It's actually pretty fast. Now with that, you get that 40 minutes of runtime, 1/10 scale. It is all-wheel independent drive, so it is a 4-wheel drive. All 4 wheels do spin. Now it is a 2.4 gigahertz radio controlled for the controller. The motor, I believe, is I believe this one was the 2845, or it could have been the 2645 brushless motor. Now, it does have a 45A brushless non-IDC ESC, which is your electric static controller. And then you have your high torque servos, of course, and everything. Now, this will be able to climb about a 45-degree climbability. Each independent shock is oil-filled, of course, as well. It does come with dual covers, so you don't have to worry about that. If you hurt the cover, I just pop on the next one and just go as you way. Now, very cool little piece. Now, we're going to be moving over to a little smaller version, the DRC DE36W.
It's your boy Nikita back with another DRC product that's sure to blow your socks off. This is the DRC DE36W, and I absolutely love this rugged kind of Jeep style design. I'm excited to use this one because it also comes with this really cool camera that can tilt from a 0 to a 45-degree angle on the top. You simply just slide it into this little slot here and it slips right in and you hear a snapping sound, and then you take this little micro USB connector and you connect it right here on the side. If I can get it in. Did I have it the wrong way?
He's like, what? Did I have
it the right way the first time? No, that's the law of plugging stuff in. You get it wrong the first time, you get it wrong the second time, and right the third time because you actually right the first time.
And it plugs in right
but
every
it's really
time.
awesome. It comes with 2 rechargeable batteries. You just have to unscrew this little panel here, pull it out, clip it in, and swap it out. And then the controller itself takes 4 AA batteries, kind of hefty. But
again, you have a 2.4 gigahertz. You also have the 720p camera, which is actually kind of cool that you can use this as a camera. Now, this is what's considered a 1/16 scale. You're going to get 2 batteries for about 60 minutes of playtime with this one. Now, the 1080p Wi-Fi connectability of that camera is actually kind of cool that it actually has that accessibility for a 1080p camera. Now, you're going to see him out here in the yard. He's going to play with it, and hopefully his little puppo doesn't attack it, of course. With that, now, with this, it's going to do about 20 kilometers, but if you're in the yard, you can see right here that it's just endless amount of fun. The dog's loving it. Fully independent shock absorbers, does have the durable anti-non-slip grip tires. Does, of course, have a car bumper in the front, so if you bump into things, you don't have to worry about it. It's just that it's a great, simple little RC car that's going to give you a nice amount of fun. You're going to actually see his boy little over there knock the little RC car over, of course. Now we have one more RC car from DRC. This is their 9310, if I believe the reading numbers correctly.
So I have my
Right
Dirk
there.
four-wheel drive all-terrain vehicle ready to go. Basically, I pulled it out of the box. Here is the controller for it. It's going to take 3 AA batteries, so you got to provide those on your own. And then also, what's really cool is the way that they have it set up for the battery. So this part actually lifts off. You use these little clips right here to hold these on when you fit the little pegs through this hole, and that's how you attach it on. It also comes with an extra battery. I'm charging the main battery for it right now, which is why it's not in there, but you basically just plug it in and set it up and you're good to go. So I'm going to let it charge for a little bit, get it set up, and take it outside for a test run. So I brought the vehicle outside, and this is the controller for it. And basically you have to lift up the little carapace on top to make sure that you turn it on, but once you turn it on, you also turn it on the controller itself. And you know, it pairs automatically. As you see, I pull down on the trigger, it goes forward. I push up on the trigger, it goes backwards. And what's also really cool is that you have this little knob right here that basically you use to adjust the speed of it. You know, you turn it to the right to make it go faster, turn it back to the left, and the speed will go slower. It accelerates slower. But you can basically kind of play around with it and go faster or slower depending on how much open space you have. This little knob right here is what, you know, you steer it with. You know, as I turn it clockwise, it goes to the right, turn it counterclockwise, it goes to the left. And so you just do a combination of push and pull on the trigger as well as turning it to make it go. So I'm going to send it on the straightaway here on the sidewalk and kind of mess around with it. The wheels are super like kind of squishy, and they handle really well going off the path and getting back on. It actually isn't that hard at all, and it handles really well. Now I'm still learning how to use it, but it does have kick when you turn that speed knob up, so that's something to bear in mind. But it really does go once it starts going. It goes, and as
just like that, you have a nice durable little RC car that can take a beating. Now, what about drones? Well, let's show you the Holystone HS440, I believe this is. This is not a me video.
This is the Holystone HS440 foldable FPV drone with 1080p Wi-Fi camera. In a portable case, it comes with 1 drone and transmitter, 2 drone batteries, 4 extra propellers, 2 USB charging cables with charging hub, and instructions. This drone weighs 166 grams, which is less than half a pound, and it can fly for about 40 minutes. This drone can take high-resolution pictures and videos with its 1080p built-in camera and has an adjustable 90-degree lens. With its gravity sensor, you're able to operate the drone with your phone. With its 328 feet of FPV transmission range, you can simultaneously record and show the beautiful scenery captured by the drone.
First, turning this on by going up and down. And then you want to calibrate the controller with the drone by moving these 2 joys to the bottom right at the same time, and you do it twice. Once and then twice, and you can see how it blinks over there, indicating that it paired and calibrated. Now it's been calibrated. You can see it stopped blinking. To turn the motor on, you're going to take the 2 sticks and pull them down towards the center.
Now, in the carousel, we also have the big brother of the HS700E. Now, the big brother, of course, is a fixed leg version and fixed arm version of this. Both very great options for you, both really great deals. Both all can use the app. The bigger one, of course, does a brushless motor and can go farther. It also allows for first-person view with that as well. Now, they're both very, very awesome options for everyone. I really recommend the Holystones. They're a great price range, very well done drones, and they both do flight. They can also do pinpoint point of interest flight, so they can circle you. With that, they can do return to home, signal loss, and all of the other stuff that you would expect from a drone. Now, both of those are very, very amazing options for everyone. If you need a drone, Holystone's got you covered with that. Now, we're going to be moving over to these Capson women's shoes that Mrs. Dragon Blogger did.
I want to tell you about these shoes. So I just got these shoes. When you see this design, you'll know who I'm talking about. It's a very popular shoe brand. A lot of athletes
Don't
wear
know
it.
what she's talking about.
So this shoe is made by Capson. These are their classic running shoes. They do offer them in multiple colors. So these are lace up, which that's my only complaint about these, is that I wish that you didn't have the tie laces. So that's the only thing. So the knitting here is super lightweight. It's breathable, but it hugs your foot. And, it is a synthetic material, but it kind of wraps around your foot, and the top kind of conforming, like a conforming fit. It's ventilated so you can keep, your feet dry and healthy and comfortable. So it allows it to breathe. So that's really nice. I wore these all day yesterday and I really liked them. They were super comfortable. They also have a really durable rubber that is placed on the outside. So this really helps the knobs kind of add traction to it. So this really provides really good support and really good shock absorption. So something to keep in mind if you are familiar with that name brand, but you want something comparable. This I found is just as good, if not better. I actually liked the material more, and it's super comfortable. It has extra padding here. So one thing I'm always kind of fearful for is until you break shoes in, right? I always think that they lack padding for your heel, and I hate that, because then you end up getting a blister on your heel or something like that. So these had plenty of padding. Even though they're new shoes and I was still breaking them in, my feet were really...
Just like that, you have a great pair of shoes. Now, they do come in multi-sizes and colorations. So if the purple is not the color you want, they have other colors and they have other sizes. Now we're going to move over to the Bruno Marc Dress Up Oxfords right here.
Hey, what's up, guys? My name is Demetrius, and today we are going to be talking about these awesome dress shoes right here. Comes in that crystal clear black right here, the leather finish. These are made by Bruno Marc, and let's go ahead and jump right in, and I'm going to show you guys of how these look on my feet right here. So as you guys can see, these are the black gloss leather finish right here. And again, these also have the cushion sole right there, so when you put your foot in there, and it has that perfect round toe right there for stability and for your toes to not be squeezed whenever you're wearing a shoe. So as you can see with this one on right here, it is a comfortable fit. It is really durable. You can move your feet around in it from side to side. And again, these, you can stand on these, I believe, for a minute with these shoes right here. So let's go ahead and try the other one on and give you guys a little walk around and show you guys of how comfortable this can look. Again, these are made by Bruno Marc.
Now, just like that, you have a nice black Oxford style dress shoe to wear to pretty much any occasion. Put them on and have fun. Now, next up on the carousel is the Nordic 8 men's hikers. Now, these are leather style hiking boots, and they are waterproof.
Hello, Jeff here, and I'm super excited because today I get to talk to you about these men's hiking boots from Nordic 8. These are pretty cool. Right out of the box, you can see that they've got a complete leather exterior right here. It both looks cool and feels great. Plus, they've even got this nice little cap of leather right at the front. And being that this is all leather, that's going to help make this boot to be extremely water resistant, which is a wonderful feature. In addition to that, it's also got nice little bit of flexibility, which is going to be a nice feature when you're out hiking. The laces right here up top, they go all the way up to the top of the boot.
Now, with the lacing, they do go all the way up to the top, and they will need to be laced. Now, if you're like me, you might want to pre-tie them. That's up to you, but I don't suggest that in a hiking boot. Now, with this, these are fully waterproof, so don't have to worry about getting your feet wet. They're going to stay dry. Now with it, you do have a lot of stability in the back of the ankles for these actual shoes. They have a lot of grip. They are designed with a lot of grip. And I actually have a pair I wore through all winter, which was actually kind of cool. To be able to wear like a hiking style boot throughout winter, through all the snow and water, and not have to worry about it, that's really, really nice. Now, the stability of the back part is going to be nice because you don't have to worry about, twisting your ankle and stuff while using them. And that's also a great point for these. Now, you're seeing him here out here in the grass, just wearing them and showing you guys the option of that. Now, they are very stable. They are very, still got that little give for flex that you need while walking and hiking and stuff. But also has you that stability that you need in a nice hiking boot. The black, of course, they have other colorations and variations. Nordivate has a lot of different styles, but they also have multi-sizes. I believe all the way up to size 15 if you really want. Now, we're going to move over to, I believe it's the Waka Quality Instant Coffee Dark Roast.
I'm here showcasing this Waka Dark Roast Instant Coffee. Now, this is freeze-dried instant coffee from Ethiopia, and I have to say, normally freeze-dried coffee doesn't taste like real coffee. It kind of tastes like it has this weird aftertaste or it's bitter, but this Waka coffee is actually really good, and it's one of my favorite instant blends. All you need to do is put 1 or 2 spoonfuls of the crystals, depending on how dark you like your coffee, then just run it under hot water. Let the crystals soak and start dissolving with hot water almost instantly. Then just stir it up, and you get yourself a delicious blend of dark roast coffee. Now, I've had that light roast blend, and I've only recently tried the dark roast blend, and sure enough, it does have that deeper, richer flavor of the dark roast coffee. You could see, obviously, it doesn't look too thin. If you hold your spoon to it and you pull up a little bit of the water, you could kind of have it as dark or as light as you need it to be for your flavor. I tend to like it brewed a little bit on the heavy side, so I tend to use 2 tablespoons versus 2 teaspoons per cup, and that's just the way I like it. But if you're looking for a really good instant coffee, this Waka Dark Roast Instant Coffee is worth checking out. And honestly, it's one of the better blends of instant coffee with those freeze-dried crystals that I've tried.
Right there, the Waka Dark Roast. Now, maybe you need a weight bench dumbbell holder. Well, Life Pro has an adjustable set right here that we're going to show you.
Hey everyone, my name is Demetrius, and today we're going to be talking about this awesome setup right here. This is the dumbbell stand. So this dumbbell stand comes with different varies of weight. You have from 5 to 25. And you can also have more if you wanted to. You can go up another size, like probably to 55 pounds on each side. So with this one right here, it's really easy to set up. You have 4 long screws at the very top, and then you have a bolt nut piece right there that's gonna connect right there on the bottom. And it comes with also tools too. It comes with a wrench right here, and then you have the Allen key, of course, and you have a screwdriver on this side. So really easy setup. It took about probably 10 minutes to set this up, and you have, like I said, it's really easy. So you have little tiny screws like this, little baby screws. So all these little screws are going to connect to all these corners right here, and then you have the sharp ones right here that's Phillips head is going to attach to the top to attach this part right here. And this is where your dumbbells are going to sit on. Really sturdy equipment right here. It has a good setup and perfect width, really lightweight. And let's go ahead and screw on the top part and put the dumbbells on there. So show you guys that shortly. So you have the next piece that you're gonna put on. You're gonna use these screws right here that has a Phillips on there, and you're gonna put them inside the hole.
So once you screw it all together and then set it up and turn it over, you can actually put your adjustable Life Pro dumbbell sets on that. And that's actually nice to be able to have that accessibility to have it up off the ground. Because sometimes bending down all the way to grab the dumbbells can be a little tedious. Maybe you just don't want to do that. Life Pro's got you covered with that. Now, we're going to be showing you another Life Pro product. Now, we have 2 of them in the carousel. The first one is their 3D version. The second one is their 4D version. Now, we're going to show you the 4D version. This little video is actually kind of cool. You can make fun of Nate while he's doing
45 seconds, let's go. Come on. It already burns so bad. I'm not kidding you. This is so much worse than a normal squat. All right here, down my leg.
Thank you for the
it
follow.
burns so bad. We're at 20 seconds. Please, look, help me. Help me. Help. I'm tough. I'm strong. Girls like me. Ugh. Ugh. It burns so much worse than a normal squat. I'm not kidding you. It is terrible.
So that's the little use video, but I am going to pop over. We're going to show you the actual unboxing.
What's up, my
and what's
friends?
inside
Nate,
the
Dragon
kit.
Blogger Tech and Entertainment, and today we are going to vibrate. And what I mean by that is we're taking a look at the Life Pro Rumblix 4D vibration plate. So I have tested this live on my live stream, and I have to tell you guys right off of the rip, the very first thing I did with this is I didn't use any of the resistance bands or any of the attachments that came with it. All I did was turn it on, increase the speed a little bit, leave it on the set mode, and did a 45-second squat. Now, I've done 45-second squats in the past. I've done even longer than that. And I'm telling you, with this right here, the burn that you get from this vibration plate increases the burn that you would normally have without it tenfold. This thing works so well. Let me go ahead and jump in, and I'll show you guys some of the things that this thing can do. So one of the things I wanted to talk about right off rip is you have this really nice kind of wrist controlled little remote control right here. It kind of reminds me of those toys that when you were a kid you just kind of slap on. So you have all of your controls here, which is also controllable through the panel that is on the front. And having this just makes this a lot more simple. So if the burn...
So with that, it allows you to pick the mode of vibration that you want. Also picks the amount of speed, anywhere from 0 to 99 with that vibrating speed. Now, with this plate, you can set your feet in different positions to actually intimidate different modes, like maybe walking, jogging, or running with that. Now, also a couple of cool things is it comes with the resistance band. So you have that resistance band, and then you can actually feel like you're doing a different workout while you're also doing this same workout. I also has the different resistance straps and everything else in between. The remote control just gives you access so you don't have to bend down and hit the actual bottom plate down there with that. Now, of course, we just showed you the actual usage video where he was trying to do a squat while doing the vibration, and he was actually having problems trying to hold at a very high vibration at a squat. Now, with that vibration, of course, you might have to get used to the vibration while standing on it, but it's going to help shake that up, give you that little stability while you're doing the little workout, while using the wrist straps. Change the modes, the way the vibration goes, and you're on the go with that. That's actually a really cool piece. Two different options there for you. Now, we're going to be moving over we're going to show you the Life Pro Yoga Wheel.
And so after trying a couple of these out, these are really, really cool. I'm excited to show you guys. So the nice little grippies are really good for support. They're also nice and sturdy, so you don't have to worry about anything like that. I typically, for my supports when I do yoga, I typically use cork yoga blocks, and these have about the same kind of grip as a cork yoga block, while also having the nice like little cushion that I like in a cork block, even though they're more of a foam. So like you can see, like, so boat pose here, holding up everything here. So this is really supportive if you can't hold half boat and you need a little bit more support while you're holding it. It's perfect for that. So it kind of replaces what the blocks can do while giving you a bunch of other options, like using the smaller on your lower back when you're going into your fish pose, or yeah, your fish pose. This is fish pose, yeah, when you bend back like that. So there are a lot more options for these than with blocks, just because they do have the curvature. So if you need that curve, these offer that. So I really, really like these, and I have not gotten to that point yet, but there's another one that they recommend of doing crow pose on top of this, so this will even help the balance with that too, if you need to take your crow pose to the next level, in case you're not a baby like me. And I haven't gotten to that point yet, but I'm excited to give it a try. These are super, super sturdy. I felt very safe and secure while I was using them. So yeah, these are awesome. Super cool. Hadn't really thought about getting yoga wheels before. I typically just use, like, my strap is just a band from a robe. So we are ever evolving, and this is something really great that I have not added to my yoga collection. So if you have a fellow yoga enthusiast or someone who is a beginner, much like me.
So right there you have a multi-piece kit for doing yoga, of course, with the 3 different sized wheels. Now with that, we have our last product of the day, and this is the Quinair hand massager, and we're going to pop that up and show everyone that.
Hey, what's going on, my friends? Nate with Dragon Blogger Tech and Entertainment, back again with another video of an awesome hand massager. This time, this one is made by Quinair. Let's just go ahead and jump in. I'm going to show you guys everything that comes with this and how to use it, and just how easy this is to alleviate some of those aches and pains that you might have in your hand from just day-to-day usage of your hands. So you can see that you get a really nice carrying case. Now on the inside, you're also going to get the hand massager itself. We'll go ahead and just dump out the back.
Now, of course, I could talk about this because I've actually had one as well. Now, the Quinair hand massagers does come with a little plastic bag. Those bags are filled with plastic gloves. Those gloves are actually meant to be used for massage oils or to keep the sweat out of the device, because this actually does do heating. Now, it does have multi-modes, multi-intensities, and the heat levels. Now, it is a USB-C to USB charging cable. It's going to charge. You get about 4 to 6 hours of usage off of charge with this. Now, the way it works is you have airbags inside that will squeeze down in different positions and different placements as it's going. Now, the multi-modes, of course, is sequence, circuits, and whole hand massage. Now, you have the multi-intensities, low, medium, or high, and then you have low or high heat. And by pressing that on and turning it on, each of those buttons will indicate a different coloration and pattern when you're switching through those modes and intensities. I know it works really, really well. I've actually had one. They are very beautifully well done. They do come in a couple different colorations and variations out there. There are different styles and different brands, but we're showing you the Quinair. Now, this one's actually on deal today. It's about 30% off. With that being said, I believe if you buy more than one, you get another 5% off as well on top of that, of course. Now, with it, it's actually quite easy, quite simple to use. Like I said, just very simple little piece. Now, the heating option goes anywhere from 95 degrees Fahrenheit all the way up to 113 degrees Fahrenheit with those two levels of heating. Now, it has a built-in 3,000 milliamp battery, so like I said, about 4 hours to 6 hours of usage. Probably around 5 is the most likely is what you're going to get, depending on how much you use it. Now, with it, add a massage oil in there and give you a little bit easier of a massage. Now, the airbags, of course, has top airbags and bottom airbags. Now, underneath and in the bottom, there's actually a little palm shiatsu ball that sits right about there in your palm to help get that massage all the way around. Now, with those multi-layered airbags, they do air massage in different positions and placements. Another cool thing is this is ambidextrous, which means you can use it on left or right hand, and you don't have to worry about it. It's just that simple. It's a simple, easy product for the massage. Great little piece right there. Honestly, just an amazing, amazing little massager. Now, of course, he has it plugged in. You don't have to do that. It is fully rechargeable. Don't worry about it. Recharge it and use it on the go. And that's actually a good little piece right there. Very well done option for everyone. The Quinair hand massager. Now, with that being said, I'm going to mention a few things. First and foremost, Amazon Prime Day is coming up. We will be streaming over here on the channel anywhere from 2 to 3 times a day on those days on the channel. You'll see multiple of us streaming over here. With that being said, of course, always give us a follow because we stream a lot around here, showing a lot of product. Hope you guys have a great rest of your Sunday. I'm going to get off here. I'm going to go eat some breakfast and try to do something for the day. I want to thank everyone for watching. I truly, truly appreciate it. And all the follows, I appreciate that as well. I hope you guys have a great rest of your Sunday. I'll see you on the next one.